Hello, welcome to Serenity Productions.
Yeah, you're right on time, as usual. Your punctuality is always nice to see. If you are a little late, that will not reflect negatively on you or Harriet. I guess I could have been a little bit more transparent with what I meant by good behavior. But now you know. Besides, being on time might be a hard habit to break after 6 months of doing it. As serious as ever. Very well. I have some news for you today. Not yet. I understand that I did promise to get you a visit with her. Trust me when I say that I am trying to arrange that every time I update the board with your progress. I would like to remind you that it's not only up to me to give you permission to go visit her, but the boards and the councils. And you are still under a probationary period. Most people don't kill a quarter of the termination team and kidnap 2 members of the pen before being recruited for the rehabilitation process. So yes, well, at this point, we should already be looking into placing you into a department for training and finishing up your process. You are an extremely special case. I don't think I need to remind you that several people would love to see you and Harriet dead. Good. Now will you take a seat? Thank you. As you know, I've been your handler for the last 6 months while I haven't been anyone's in years. Yes, I didn't want to burden anyone else with this. But I feel like you are far enough into your process to warrant giving someone else a try. You'll be getting a new handler today. It's someone that I've vetted, and I believe she is the perfect fit for you, and you for her. She is not new to the team, but hasn't really been given a fair shot in my own eyes. A fresh pair of eyes that have no stake in whether you succeed or not. She is almost completely detached from the situation, but it's a good chance for her to prove herself. So, she will have no want to see you fail. But to succeed or not will depend entirely on you. Oh, I think you'll like her. She's not a specialist yet in any of the other species, so this is the perfect opportunity for her. It's not her that I worry about in this situation. I've seen her back into a corner before, and this girl can hold her own. Also, no one else will take you on. You really can't blame them, can you? That will be her. I think you'll take a liking to her. Enter. Buenas noches, señora. Buenas noches, Scypher. Come in. Scypher, this is your new ward. Buenas noches. It means good evening. Are you not used to receiving a formal greeting anymore? No need to get your wings in a twist. Do you even have wings yet? Scypher. I'm sorry, Miss De La Cruz. It's fine. Please sit. I would like to go over this arrangement with the both of you. Now, Scypher, I have the file here for a hybrid and their progress. They have followed every rule to the letter, and have only had a few bumps during their first month here. Their powers are continuing to develop, so you will need to keep an eye on that. Besides that, they also have a small wing to themselves in the far corner of the old research facilities.
Isn't that a little distasteful, all things considering?
Was not my decision.
I see.
The wing has been redecorated and made into a more residence style, though we really haven't moved anyone in there yet, so right now it's just them.
Isolation. ¿Es eso parte de su casillo?
A little bit, yes. But the board thought it would be better for the safety of everyone.
That's a little cruel, don't you think?
I agree. Unfortunately, I don't have much say when it comes to the board or the council. Something I've been trying to convince our hybrid of since day one.
Well, no one can convince the board of anything, Senora, so you shouldn't feel too left out there.
Yes. You still haven't moved them with your arguments.
It's like talking to a wall. Except even a wall hears better than them.
Well, we do the best we can with what we are afforded. Now, here's our file. Everything is in there. Are you sure you want to move into this section of the pen with them? You know that is not required with this new position.
I feel like it would be better to build a rapport if we lived closer. I think I will be able to handle myself.
Very well. You can move in as soon as we're done here. You'll be happy to know that the rooms are very spacious.
Nice.
Now there's a special set of rules they have to adhere to as part of their process. All of that is in the file as well. I'm afraid you really don't get a say in getting a new handler. Unfortunately, with this Cassandra on the loose, I must direct my attentions elsewhere, including the new hybrids that the bounty hunters are still bringing in. I can assure you, you will be in very capable hands with Scypher. This is not to see you fail. This is to see you succeed. If the board can see you flourishing under your own handler and not me, you will be that much closer to seeing Harriet. I would suggest you try looking at this opportunity for what it is. An opportunity. Good. Then there is no time to start like the present. You two are dismissed for the rest of the night. If you need any help, Scypher, my door is always open.
I think we'll be fine. Have a good evening.
Buenas noches.
So, it looks like we're gonna be attached to the hip. All these rules. You really got on the wrong side of the pen, huh? Oh no, that's not gonna fly. I don't care who or what you are. From now on, you're my responsibility. Which means I'm going to make sure you don't make me look like a fool for agreeing to this. You behave, you help me look good, and I help you get what you want. To see the crazy doctor, right? Harriet? It's no secret what kind of relationship you two shared. It's also no secret that you two haven't been allowed to visit since you were brought here. You do still want to see her, right? Yeah, I thought so. So you follow my lead, and I can help you see her again. This is a test, not just for you, but for me. We pass together, we both get what we want. Let's just say someone of my species isn't usually allowed to be a handler. It's mainly a position that's reserved for humans or Wiccas. So I'm trying to prove myself just as much as you are. I'll tell you at our first handler meeting if you decide to behave yourself until then. Oh, I don't care how much taller you are than me. You don't scare me, lizard. All you do is spout smoke, and that's all you will do. Because you don't want to see Harriet on the chopping block. I know what your position is. I know what the consequences are for the two of you. Everyone does. So you can pretend to be the big bad monster. But we all know your fire is put out for the time being. That's not a threat. It's just a fact. So do you want to risk it? Or do you want to keep being the good little hybrid that you've proven lately that you can be? Alright. Well then I'm gonna get packing. I have some moving to do, it looks like. Hasta luego, lagarto. If you want to know what it means, I suggest you look it up.